Hey, this is David B69. I am broadcasting live on Twitch, and eventually should be get moved over to YouTube. I basically decided today that I'm going to allow comments on the air just for a trial period, see how it works out. Then maybe I can schedule this like live on Twitch on a semi-nightly basis. Anyways, so, funny things happened. This game on Friday night, I broadcasted it on Twitch, and it seemed to record fine. I tried to move it over to YouTube. I have no idea why, but it just didn't work. This game and everything, I recorded late last night, and I fell asleep after the third inning, and basically the Twitch fell apart and everything because it went over the 2 hour mark, and then I basically saved from there, and then I finished up the game this afternoon. But good news is I won both of those games, and we are getting closer and closer to my destination. Basically right now I'm tied for fourth place in the division with the Marlins. So we're looking good about getting out of there and getting out of the basement and starting making some moves here. So it's the good news. So let's play today's game and see where we go. Got Cliff Lee on the hill, so that should wind up being good. Let's see here. Going to substitute, because generally I have plenty of offense with Ruff, and Jimmy Rollins needs a day off. There's a day off tomorrow, but a second day off would really, really help him. Going up against a right-handed pitcher, so I can put him up there a little bit, and we'll swap. Percal is actually a better hitter than Bird, and we'll go from there. I'm actually kind of curious if it's broadcasting using the Sackboy. You can see Home Braley has a little bit better ERA, but really not much difference. I think with Cliff Lee this year, I've just run into just a few games where I've had problems.
A nice look there across the Ohio River into downtown Cincinnati. Phillies baseball starts right now.
There's not much to see in Cincinnati.
Now from the future home of the 2015 All-Star Game, there's a great look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
The heroes of the first two games I have on the bench for today.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, center fielder, number 19.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-0. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Dominic Brown will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. You could use a good at-bat here.
Runners on the move for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Chase Utley will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Runner goes for third. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Bruce is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The relay, and he is in there.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Darren Ruff will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Now here's Ruff getting around on one. In the air, out to deep left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You got sweat on the hat. It's pretty cool.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Carlos Ruiz will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Jason Bourgeois will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And this is low, ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Brandon Phillips will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
For you, off a different pitch.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. Now a fastball driven on a line out to left. This is going to split the gap and get down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Joey Votto will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Jay Bruce will get his first shot at it here. And he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. And he'll just flip this one underhanded to first to record the out. Ryan Ludwig will stand in now with a chance to possibly tie this thing up here in the early stages. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Rafael Furcal will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. This is toward the hole, and the leadoff man's going to reach to start the inning. That's through into left for a base hit.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Marlon Byrd will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. An eye on Furcal now the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. Phillips is under it, no problem, one away. Cody Ashe will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. For calls running. Fouled back. He's running again. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that will find the seats. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Cliff Lee will be the batter.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Cliff Lee.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Number 19 will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Dominic Brown will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around.
Third night, I'm going to have more users starting weeknights.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, 1 pitch is a high chopper over to the right side. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Jack Hanahan will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Hit hard down the right field line. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. 0-1 pitch, swung on and hit on the ground for call at shortstop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
A step on the bag for 1.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Devin Mesoraco is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Number 19 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Homer Bailey will get his first cuts here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. 1 away here to begin the third.
Now, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. I mean, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Darren Ruff will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Bruce is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. Now let's see if the bats will follow suit. They're down 4-0.
Now next week I'm going to try to keep these games going.
Jason
Watch
Bourgeois
Dogs
will
and
stand
Mario
in
Kart
here. He
coming
was
out.
set down on strikes to start the home first.
I would expect some videos out of them too. Not sure exactly how the Wii U's going to
Here's
use
for call at
the
short.
export for YouTube.
Throw won't be in
What the
time as he
heck?
reaches it first.
And here's a situation where, heck,
What
just
a header.
make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Brandon Phillips will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Lee ready with the 0-1. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. For call. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Joey Votto will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Jay Bruce will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail here 4-0.
From everything I've seen with Watch Dogs, it looks like an incredible game.
Rafael Furcal will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Shortstop, Rafael Furcal.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder
Marlon Byrd will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this ball's in the air and should be routine for Bruce in right field. And he's got it for out number 2.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Cody Ashe will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total dominance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they're in front 4-0. Ryan Ludwig will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
left fielder Ryan Ludwig.
First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Lee Ruddy with the 0-1. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out. Ramon Santiago will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And this will be fouled away. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Devin Mesoraco will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And I think what's happened here is that you get the first 2 guys on base, and then you get a couple of guys that come to the plate are thinking, hey, how about that 3-run homer? That would be sweet. But, you know, that's understandable. But when you try to force it, you open yourself up for back-to-back strikeouts, and that's what we've got right here.
Homer Bailey will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
Well, you know that old saying, anybody with a bat in his hand is dangerous, and sure enough, it's the pitcher that comes through here, and he drives in, too.
Jason Bourgeois stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Cliff Lee will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Ludwig is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now a line drive out to second. Caught there by Phillips. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 9.
Dominic Brown will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready now on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. Phillies. Brandon Phillips will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
Second baseman, Brandon.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Joey Votto will step in. A base hit in his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's in there. Base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Jay Bruce stands in as he looks at a called strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2.
Not one person come in Twitch. Weird.
Chase Utley will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swinging a tapper out in front. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Darren Ruff will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff. His second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears as though that's going to be all for Homer Bailey. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Rafael Furcal will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
There you go.
A solo home run here for Rafael Furcal as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Oh, and you know what? I think he had a real shot at this one in right field. Let's check it out. This doesn't make it over by much, and I think he may have mistimed his jump just a little bit, and it winds up sneaking over the wall for a homer.
Marlon Byrd will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Phillies lead it 6-2. Jack Hanahan will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Third baseman, Jack Hanahan.
First pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here as that's into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Ramon Santiago will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Watch the DP. Summer's almost here. Temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan. You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for a summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information. Come on.
And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, there's no question that he's trying to get this guy to hit something on the ground, hopefully to get the double play out of it. But this one just gets away, and now you move a runner into scoring position, and still nobody out.
Your attention, please. If you've ever thought about bringing a group to a Reds game, now is the time. There's no better way to catch the action of great Reds baseball at Great American Ballpark than to share the experience with a group of 25 or more. For more information on Reds group rates, contact the ticket office here at Great American Ballpark. Thank you.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now Lee readies the 2-0. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Well, if this ball gets through up the middle, there's a good shot they're going to score a run right there. But you can see a nice effort here at second base to even try to get an out on that play. It'll wind up being an infield single, but at least it keeps that other runner at third base.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And here's where the Reds need that one key hit that's been avoiding them.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now.
And the key here was just to get an out. Yeah, you gave up a run, but now he's maybe a pitch away from getting a double play ball and getting out of the inning.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jason Bourgeois will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now. Brandon Phillips will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it, 2-1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Here's another 2-2. Now a line drive fair over the head of the third baseman, Ashe, and down toward the corner. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away. Joey Votto will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Circle change there, called strike 1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Cody Ashe will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 33, Cliff Lee.
Austin Jackson has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that means the end for Cliff Lee.
Austin Jackson.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Number 19 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Santiago is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Aaron Luke will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Jay Bruce will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first.
Well, definitely a throwing error that time. Let's check and see how tough that scoop was. You can see it's kind of right in that border area of whether to turn the glove or not. He gets it wrong here.
Ryan Ludwig will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's a line drive that will get over the head of Utley and on into right center, a base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center. Around third and being waved on home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Jack Hanahan will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. First pitch on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. For Ludwig, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. Ramon Santiago will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he is out at the plate. And that is a move to question when you're down by 1 with nobody out, as that is a costly first out.
Wow. There they go.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he takes ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, you know, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Brad Lincoln will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
There's a swing and a line drive. That'll get the tying run home and possibly more than that. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And the tide has officially changed now as they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, that's a definition of a game-changing at-bat right there. Late in the game, he just wants to hit the ball hard somewhere. And I think this will qualify. And that's going to drive home 2 and turn that one-run deficit into a one-run lead.
Jason Bourgeois is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. For Heisey, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Sam LeCure will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Dominic Brown will lead it off here for Philadelphia, to be followed on deck by Chase Utley. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Chase Utley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Utley waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, on deck, you've got a guy that's homered twice already. I don't know that you want to be putting on more base runners to face him.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
At this point, base runners are what you need, so swinging at a 3-0 pitch and making it out really doesn't help the cause at all.
Darren Ruff will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Brandon Phillips will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
3-0 now. Pitch on the way. That one's in there. 3-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Joey Votto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a slider is lined toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Jay Bruce will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ryan Ludwig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing with that.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine.
Oh, you know, sometimes we forget about all that umpires go through down there. That's going to hurt for a while.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ludwig won't chase that one. It's 1-2 now. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. 9th inning coming up. The Reds are on top, 7-6. Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a pitch swung on and hit in the air for Ludwig out in left. And he's got it for out number 1. Rafael Furcal will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's swung on and missed by Furcal as he falls behind here 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
John Mayberry will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16, John Mayberry Jr.
In reality, it's not a good idea, but this team doesn't have this guy in reality.
An eye on for a call. Now the pitch. Fouled back. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as Furcal's able to move into scoring position at second base.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Call takes his lead. Now the pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Ludwig will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Cody Ashe will work now on getting that tying run home from second. Jimmy Rollins will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Oh, he is intimidating. And no arguing that.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a really great win for these guys. Coming back from a 4-run deficit at one point, they showed a lot of fight out there to bounce back in this one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you...
Lupo gets lost. But another bullpen loss. This time it was from one of the new guys, so this is the ABC side. And how about